Hi and a big welcome to Steve's Kitchen. Today I'm going to be making pasta puttanesca. It's a very simple South Italian dish. It's probably a budget dish. I'll put that in my student meal menu, so if you go to my channel you'll see a list of student budget meals, and it's really very easy to make. Now, the only reason it could be a little more expensive is it has anchovies in, but you can leave the anchovies out. There are two different dishes, one with and one without. So let's have a look what you need for pasta puttanesca. The ingredients are very simple, but it is a delicious dish. It tastes absolutely fantastic. I really urge you to try this. And here's what you need. We're going to be using chopped parsley. We've got 8 anchovies. Now that's optional. You're going to be using some capers. I've got about a tablespoon of capers and some salt for seasoning. Then we've got a chili pepper. I'm probably going to use half of this red chili pepper, but it gives it a little extra spicy zing. I've got about 25 grams, 30 grams of black olives. You can use green, but I prefer black. I've got 2 cloves of garlic and a tin of peeled plum tomatoes, and that's the sauce. And then we're going to be cooking some tagliatelle pasta, probably around about 300 to 400 grams of pasta, depending on how many people you're serving. So first things first, we're going to put about 4 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil into a frying pan. I'm using a wok here. So on a very low heat, we're just going to add our red chilies, our chopped garlic, and our coarsely chopped anchovies, and just cook those for a few minutes on a very low heat. We don't want to burn the garlic, but we're lightly browning it and just infusing the flavours into the oil. Once that's lightly cooked, we're just going to add our olives and our capers into the mix and just start to stir that through. Just going to season that now with about half a teaspoon of salt. Now, after a very short time, just letting that all infuse together, we're going to add our tomatoes in. Now, I had whole plum tomatoes, but I've used a knife just to dice them a little bit smaller. So the whole tin can go in there now. They'll break down as they cook. And we're just going to add half of the parsley in at this point. We're going to save a little bit back for the final part of the cooking. And now just let that simmer away gently for a few minutes, and we can get on straight away making our pasta. Now, into a large pot, I'm just going to add a good 2 or 3 tablespoons of salt. Remember, you can really salt the water that you're cooking your pasta in, because it doesn't get absorbed by the pasta, it just coats it and flavours it. So bring that up to a boil. We just put the lid on, let that come up to a boil, and we'll cook the pasta until it's al dente. So now I'm just adding the pasta into the hot water, the boiling water, and give it a little bit of a stir around, and then that'll come back up to the boil. I'll just put the lid on now, put the glass lid, and keep that covered until it's completely cooked. So once the pasta is cooked and we've drained it off, we're going to then reintroduce the pasta into our sauce, into our puttanesca sauce, and then we're just going to coat it through over a low heat. We're going to turn all the sauce and coat it through. It's absolutely smelling delicious. So we'll just garnish that with a little bit of parsley left over and some shaved parmesan, and let's give that a try. So let's give that a little taste. That's absolutely delicious, guys. You must try this. Anyway, until next time, be good. Hi and welcome to Steve's Kitchen. Today we're going to be making a Cornish pasty.